got to get stops. We just got to be more physical.
All right, Doc, good luck. Thank you. All right, guys, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, George. And Milwaukee with possession here off the turnover. Lillard drives it. Middleton in the corner against Barnes. Good look. Portis over Wembanyama. Got it back. Missed twice around the rim defensively.
He forces you to rush it. You know, those were two rush in the air after it leaves your hand. Now, sometimes they'll block it out of your hand, but most of the time it's after it leaves your hand.
San Antonio hanging around. Down by 10. Here's Lillard. Working against Jones. Right to the cup and gets the...
You know, one of the things in the second quarter, Jonesy, that I thought made Milwaukee's defense much better was their ball pressure. They really impacted the ball. Team is still hanging around.
Lillard working against Trey Jones. Dame draws the foul. Will go.
All of a sudden, you're putting a great free throw shooter on the line, and I'd rather have him have the opportunity to block it than put Dame Lillard at the...
Significant adjustment he had to make last year, right before the season began. Moving everything his entire life to Milwaukee. Off the steal. They got numbers. Trent Jr. steps back for three. Knocks it down.
What a great play by Gary Trent Jr. Read that like a free safety, shot the gap. And it used to be you get a turnover, you're taking that thing to the rim. Now you're running to the three-point line.
One of the assistant coaches on the staff.
How about this? When he got traded to Milwaukee from Toronto, he got traded on the exact same day his dad did 23 years. The exact same date. The two teams.
15. Order one more. Here's Trent Jr. again. And he's, you know, there are nights where after games he'll go right back to the practice facility, either with Coach Rivers or with his father, Gary Sr., and get up some extra shots.
Well, it's paying off because the last 5 games, Gary Trent Jr. coming into this one was 11 of 24 from 3.
There's Lopez, has the mismatch against Keldon Johnson. Going to try and take him to the rim. Finds Middleton behind the arc. Here's Johnson. That falls and brings them back to within 15 with a little over 9 minutes to go.
Well, San Antonio can't afford to trade baskets. They got to get stops.
Wembanyama picks up Lillard. Portis on Barnes. Shot clock below 5.
Tuttle, you don't want to take a contested 2.
Oh, Lopez, the NBA's active blocks. Champagny all over Middleton, gets it across.
Boy, Brook Lopez's career has been amazing, really.
Lillard on the kick out. Inside.
Scorer, never made a 3. And he's turned into a three-point shooting, rim protecting specialist. Really amazing.
Says a lot that he can alchemize the type of change to prolong his career, and Portis fouled at the other free throw shooter. Taurean Prince getting ready to come into the ball game for Milwaukee. CP3 and Castle.
When Doc Rivers was saying, you know, when he was with Brooklyn, never made a 3. He was their all-time leading scorer. Too many threes. He'll say, hey, let's get back to Brooklyn Lopez. They call him Brooklyn. Be Brooklyn Lopez.
That's a key word to Actors Lillard. That's going to be a blocking foul. One of thousands. And a nice jump hook by Brook Lopez.
Brooklyn Lopez.
Brooklyn.
That was Brooklyn Lopez. The low post game.
Oh, you might have heard you, Jay. Barnes with the miss. Here's Barnes. Wembanyama thought about it. Shot clock down to 5 for Champagny. That's the right man for the job. The wrong. Lillard. 7 minutes to go. Dame weaving out to Trent Jr. Got hot hand. Feed the needy tonight. Gary Trent Jr. 3. So that we'll see Giannis there. There's several others. Dame, Wemby.
Yeah, and even a game like not played anywhere near his best, he's still got 10 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 blocks.
It's to remember, I think, that he just turned 21 several days ago. Lillard way to the basket. Dame up
Playoffs. I really believe that. With the way this team shoots it,
Giannis commits the foul on Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, in transition, San Antonio. Giannis has shown a ton of pride in this game. I mean, clearly he's motivated, having Wembanyama come into this building to say, hey, look, I'm the two-time MVP. You're the next thing, but I'm the current thing.
Topical thing and shooter is Trent Jr. Now 4 for 4 from downtown. And the three ball continues to fall for Milwaukee. Johnson
needed to have his hands up. I mean, he wasn't going to take away the drive, take away the shot.
Little empty corner two-man action with Lillard and Giannis. Nice dump off to Lopez. Wasn't ready. Couldn't make the catch and off the turnover. Inside, couldn't get it to fall.
A good job by Tornati right in front of Johnson. What a catch.
Giannis inside, looking for some daylight. Wembanyama foul.
It's kind of hard to say no to Nikola Jokic with the dominant performance he's had, but Shai Gilgeous has been just as good.
The fact that Donovan Mitchell, their leading scorer, did not have a great shooting night. Jared Allen,
new man right now, playing with Spider Mitchell, and then Evan Mobley has double. He's averaging over 18 a game this year.
Jay, I love the fact that the two big man system is working pretty well for them in the way that they run their offense. Here's Paul over the wing. Vassell. That rims out to Castle. He couldn't get the handle. 4-4 from deep. So that's the prevailing theme of the night. The proficient three-point shooting for the Bucks.
I wonder what the horse games look like in practice in Milwaukee. And he put shot with his feet side. It's the equivalent of a layup for anybody else.
Certainly is. One of the better hoopers to come out of Iowa recently. Played against the Murray twins, Keegan and Chris, in high school.
Harrison Barnes is an Iowa product.
Yes.
Went to high school.
I think they went 53-0 it was. Chris Paul trying to turn the corner. Green, a very good defender, but Milwaukee will jump on the plane and head down to Orlando before coming back home in their next couple of games. Meanwhile, San Antonio will fly to Los Angeles.
Missed a layup.
Out, he's done. He's cooked. On the pick and pop, Johnson drives it on Lopez. Great use of the chef for Christmas next year. If Keldon Johnson's got a chef, I need a chef.
She'll give you a copy of that movie with Jon Favreau in it.
Giannis off the elbow. There's that one-legged step back.
He hit one of those against Toronto. The key in that is getting and then going back. That's unblockable.
Did a little work with Drew Hanlon over the summer on that.
Just another spectacular performance. You know, spectacular, just 31 points a game. You know, when you only have, what, 25. Underachieving.
Oh, boy. Beauchamp. Green off the curl. And a rare miss for him. Johnson with another rebound for the Spurs. Random looking inside. Collins lost control, and it comes off to Rollins. Milwaukee will earn its 19th win of the season against 16 losses. Green pulls again, partially blocked. Johnson fouled by Rollins. And Kel going back to the free throw line for a couple of shots. Hey, Kisco, Michael Eaves on ESPN and the ESPN prayers for a hedge of protection around our neighbors in California.
There's such so many friends in that area, just devastating, and so certainly send out all our best. You know, JJ Redick had to move his family out of that area. Was texting save.
Wesley back out to Mamu for three. Here's Beauchamp. Another one of those talented players out of the Seattle area.
Ryan Reynolds with the ball right now, or Ryan Rollins said Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Rollins from Toledo. He's a good player. He's on a two-way contract, hoping to get guaranteed. But he offers a ton of athleticism and length, and
the herd.
I think he's got 23 more games that he's got to get in order to become fully guaranteed. I tend to think that's going to happen.
The way it's trending right now, whistling a foul as Mamu goes to the free throw. Financial incentive, but we saw the best version of them all. For guys on two ways, that's a big deal.
That's a huge deal for them. And Jonesy, I was so sorry when Sandro Mamukelashvili left Seton Hall. So it took me a long time.
For guys on two ways, that's a big deal.
That's a huge worry when Sandro Mamukelashvili left Seton Hall. So it took me a long time.
3 seconds to go. It's been pretty much all Milwaukee from the opening tip. Mamu, and to complete the three-point play. Okay.
There's a 54th pick in 2021, the NBA draft.
Anybody that can speak not just English, but Georgian, Russian, and Italian. Well, take the violate, and that'll pretty much do it. Milwaukee Bucks improved to 19-16, 12-7 at home. And that'll do it. The final score 121-105. Giannis leading the way with 25 points, 16 rebounds, and 8 assists.